All right, this should be not nearly as much work as yesterday was, but it is a review of lots of things, so I wanted to have you have all those things. You're going to get a periodic table. You now have several copies of it. If not, go back this time and get one. If you don't, if you should have some paper pencil ones as well, might be easier to work with, frankly. But the question is, for each of the following, sketch the Bohr model of the neutral atom. Write the number of electrons that are valent in the valence shell, the number of electrons, and whether or not it donates or receives them. And what is the charge when it is done? Then draw the ion after it has received or lost its electrons. All right, so here we go. Here we go. So we have oxygen. I look on the little thing. It says that it is, in fact, 816. So that gives me 8 neutrons as well as 8 protons. So I'm at a good starting place. I look at the periodic table again. I can fill it with 2 electrons in the first shell. So I'm going to put 2 electrons in the first shell. But boop, boop. And then I have 6 more left over. So they must all go in the second shell. And I'm not filling it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So far, so good. And it says how many electrons are in the valence shell? There are 8. There are 6 electrons that are valence. Okay. Then it says number of electrons. How many electrons did I have? I had 8 electrons. Does it donate or receive them? So we got 6 in the outer shell. I want to either have a full shell, which would be 8, or I want to go down to 2. That's not going to work. It's easier to get to than to lose 6. So I'm going to receive 2 electrons. If I receive 2 electrons, I'm receiving 2 negatives, right? 2 of these little negative buggers. So I've got 2 negative is my charge. Then I want you to draw it once it's fully, the ion's fully in there. So that's still 8 protons, 8 neutrons. There's still 2 electrons in the first shell. But now I've gained 2 electrons. So the shell is going to be full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what I want you to do. Barium is going to be a bit of a challenge. So for barium, if you've got a different colored pen, here's what I want you to do. I want you to cross out the outer shell or add electrons, whichever you're supposed to do, right? So just draw it like you normally would. Draw the neutral case, just like we did before over here. But then when you're done drawing the neutral case, what I want you to do is just cross out electrons that disappear with a different colored pen, or I want you to add electrons if that's what happens. Okay? I'll give you an answer there. All right, rest of it should be easy, and that's all you have to do for today. So get it done. I need you guys to remember some of this.